I'm Asher.
And we'd like to welcome you to Region 10's Dyslexia Connect. We're going to give you some home strategies so that your child can be more successful.
Welcome to Asher and Miss Nancy's Home Improvement. Are you comfortable?
Well, I'm comfortable for work.
No, for home.
No, I'm not comfortable for home at all.
Okay, we're gonna have to go change. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, wow. We're actually at home.
This is much more comfortable.
Much more comfortable.
Well, thank you for coming into our home and welcoming us into yours. We want to talk about in this segment about that space at home. Your child has worked really hard all day and their stamina is probably worn out. And so that time with them, they're needing to get homework done. You've got a lot of things going on. Let's talk about that mindset when you come into your house. Change into some comfortable clothes, have a predictable environment, and then you want to give your child that time to have choice. So I'll always ask Asher, hey Asher, do you want to do your homework right when we get home, or do you want to have some time to wait?
Have some time to wait.
Okay, that's great. So how about if we set our time for this time? So set a time. Then depending on his age, add double his age. That's about the homeworks that you should have set aside. So you'll say, okay, Asher, I'm thinking about 15 minutes for your homework. Does that sound like that will work for you?
Yep.
Okay. All right, so I'm looking at your homework. I think we might need 20 minutes. Would you work for 20 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay, that'd be great. You want to honor that time with your child, let them have that choice, make the station be very comfortable, and then if the homework takes longer, you honor his time for 20 minutes and then you come back to it. Mm-hmm. If it's taking longer and he's frustrated, then that means you need to have a conversation with your teacher and say, hey, how long would you expect this homework to take? If they think it takes longer, then you make the adjustment on the assignment or extending it. So once we've gotten home, we've established our time we're going to work and how long we're going to do it. We have this predictable piece. It can be anywhere in your house, but you always have the station. So Asher's going to walk through some of the things that you need inside here.
Colored note cards. They help you with your organization.
Yep.
And they help you with sight words, and we'll talk about the rest in the sight word in another section. Sticky notes. They help you keep organized, and they help you remember, like, oh, I need to do homework. Then, like, oh, what homework do I need to do? And then you look at your sticky notes, and you're like, oh, okay, I need to do math. And then the highlighters are the most important thing in this basket, and we'll talk about the rest in another section.
So dyslexia is actually a processing disorder that affects language and spelling. So this is the center of their brain that's affected. And if they're in a dyslexia program in their schools, then that's what they're working on. But the processing center is in the frontal lobe. And so that's how information's getting in their brain and how they're retrieving it later. That's the stuff that you can do to help them at home. And so having this basket will help. We also have pencils and pens. We're going to be using some writing tools so that we can work with spacing. And one of the most important things that we have inside here is our erasers. What did you name yours?
Pig.
So you want them to name it, you want them to have a relationship with it, because making mistakes is part of learning. And so once they know that they're using eraser means, hey, good job, it changes their attitude about a mistake. So have lots of erasers, make it a fun thing sitting next to them. You're also going to have extra supplies. This is where they always are. You're going to hear a lot about color transparencies with reading. They do not help you with decoding, but they will help with that stamina with reading. So a lot of times kids enjoy those, so have that available. So the other thing I want to tell you inside of your station that you want to have available, this is my daughter. She was identified with dyslexia in elementary school. This is a folder that she's in college now, we still use. It has all of her current 504 information and her profile. Start that so that as you advocate, as you learn information, it's all in one place. That way you can be an advocate for them. So I think this was a pretty good station. We've got it set up. We're comfortable. He had a choice on what we're going to do.
Yep.
We have a time frame set. And that way it helps what's happening at home to build upon what they're doing at school. So thank you for letting us into your home today.
Have a great day. Good douche.
That was fun.
Loving it.
Yeah!